I remember in high school after a crazy week, I'd always look forward to the weekends. Match days felt like my own little therapy sessions. I've been a die-hard football fan for as long as I can remember. Waking up on a Saturday, getting my chores done, and then plopping on a couch from midday to midnight, lost in football, whether it was the 1 o'clock English Premier League games or those late night La Liga games. I just loved every moment, no matter how big or small the matches were. I watched every minute of it. I didn't care, just a kid enjoying the great sport. But now, 6 years later, I can barely make it through the first half without getting distracted by my phone or something else. Is it actually getting harder to stay focused on football games? And if so, how can we as a football community fix it? Are our attention spans getting shorter, or is the TV product just not as good anymore? In this video, we are going to investigate why it's getting harder and harder to concentrate for more than 90 minutes to watch our favorite teams, and a step-by-step process on how to fix it. These steps can also be applied on other activities of interest like studying to maximize productivity. There will be sacrifices, but bringing back the old traditions of weekend match days will be worth it. Attention span can be defined as the amount of concentrated time one can spend on a task without becoming distracted. The average attention span of humans has been on a decreasing trend over the last 20 years. In 2000, scientists estimated an average attention span of 12 seconds in adults. And in 2015, the same research was conducted and concluded that the average attention span in adults is 8.25 seconds. Fast forward 2025, the average attention span of human is a whopping 8 seconds. I mean, we can't even concentrate for more than 8 seconds without being distracted, let alone 90 minutes. Football is a star-driven sport, with basically the retirement of stars like Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar. It was bound to suffer. But that said, I feel like the product is better today compared to the past. From tactics, to diet, to technology. The real problem is the attention span. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the significant impact that poor sleep, and unhealthy diet, and the overstimulation of our brains can have on our overall well-being. Many of us find ourselves scrolling endlessly through social media, binge-watching YouTube videos, or getting lost in movies, often at the expense of our health. One might ask, why is it important to have a longer attention span? Well, 1. Focus and learning. When you focus on information for a sustained period, your brain can better encode and store that information in long-term memory. 2. Task completion or productivity. With better focus, you can complete tasks more efficiently and accurately. 3. Critical thinking or decision making. Being able to concentrate on and digest relevant information can help make better decisions. And the last one, mental well-being. Being productive can enhance your sense of accomplishment and improve overall mental health, as it helps reduce stress and anxiety. Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed and distracted? Do you wish you could focus better and retain information longer? As someone who has faced these same challenges, I know how frustrating it can be. However, I took it upon myself to dive deep into this issue. Through extensive research, reading books, articles, and watching countless YouTube videos, I discovered 4 simple practical steps that can genuinely help you increase your attention span. Imagine being able to engage fully in your work, studies, or even hobbies without constantly losing focus. These steps are not just theories, they are actionable strategies that can transform your ability to concentrate. By implementing them, you can become a better version of yourself, not just in your personal endeavors, but as a fan or supporter of your interest as well. The first step is one that is by far the most important and yet also the most overlooked: finding the why or purpose of the task. A strong sense of purpose, says Eloise Skinner, author and psychotherapist, gathers our attention on a singular focus and help us avoid getting distracted. To find that purpose, Skinner recommends the 5 whys exercise by Sakichi Toyota. First, clearly state the problem or task and write it down. Then ask yourself why you are doing it. After you got your answer, keep asking yourself why 4 more times to each of the successive answers to write down until you reach the root of the problem. The second step is probably the most mundane, but it is just as important: developing good habits around the task. The first habit is sufficient sleep. Scientists have found that the lack of sleep can lead to lower alertness, slower thought process, and reduced concentration. Dr. Alison T. Seibert from the Stanford University Sleep Medicine Center notes that if you cannot concentrate to what is at hand, it is unlikely to make it to either your short or long-term memory. To establish good 8-hour sleep routine, consider the following tips. 1. Turn off all lights in your bedroom or use a sleeping mask. 2. Take a warm bath or shower before bed. 3. Unplug from electronic devices. 4. Keep your room cool. 5. Avoid caffeine or alcohol intake before sleeping. By following these steps, you can improve the quality of your sleep. The second habit is sufficient physical activity. Have you noticed how vigorous exercises leaves you feeling more relaxed and energetic throughout the day? When you don't do any physical activity, your muscles can become tense. You may feel tightness in your neck, shoulder, or chest, and such persistent low-level discomfort can affect your concentration. The last habit is good eating habits. What we eat contributes to how we feel, including your mental sharpness and clarity throughout the day. If we don't fuel our brains with the proper nutrients, we start to experience symptoms like memory loss, fatigue, and a lack of concentration. The third step is probably the most obvious, yet the hardest, but with dedication it's possible: creating the right space for work. On how to do that, you have to cut distractions. Number 1. Write down every activity in order of importance and prioritize important tasks first. Attempting to perform multiple activities at the same time makes us feel productive. It's also a recipe for lower focus, poor concentration, and lower productivity can lead us to burnout. So stop or reduce multitasking. Number 2. Minimize environmental distractions if possible. During the task, request that you be left alone or hang in a place you all have the same goal. For example, a study group, or you all are watching the same soccer match. Close social media and other apps. Silence notifications. Keep your phone hidden from sight in a bag or somewhere else. Researchers found that cognitive capacity was significantly better when the phone was out of sight, not just turned off. The last step is probably my personal favorite: interoception. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist and a tenured associate professor in the Department of Neurobiology and Psychiatry and Behavioral Sciences at the Stanford University School of Medicine, reveals how a simple 17-minute practice can improve your focus permanently by reducing the number of attentional blinks or lapses of attention. The practice is for reducing the amount of visual information coming in and learning to pay attention to one's internal state. Interoception. That all allows an awareness such that when you need to look for visual targets, when you need to focus on multiple things in sequence, you won't experience the same number of attentional blinks. Before the task, try sitting in a quiet room, keep your eyes closed, cut all outside noise, and pay attention to one's internal state. Register your breathing, register the contact of your skin with whatever surface you are on. Be one with yourself. This can forever rewire your brain to be able to attend better and possibly offset some of that age-related attentional drift. Using these 4 simple steps, I promise you will get the desired results. I've been using them for 6 months now, and I tell you what, my life is better. The thing I like is you can apply them to any task. It is okay to make sacrifices to enjoy the things we love to the fullest. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful.